Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to go over what's in your Google Drive and those resources that are available to you that are going to help you with tracking student progress. Once you're in your Drive, you can go into your Shared With Me tab here on the left hand side and you can type in Science Folder. Okay. Once you type in Science Folder, you can go ahead and click on the Science Folder provided here, and all of your files are organized by class. Okay, so let's talk, for example, the life sciences, right? So we're going to go ahead and click on life sciences, and we're going to click on biology here. And so you have your biology quizzes, your second semester biology resources, first semester biology resources. Okay, your NJ says general biology resources. We're going to go ahead and click in this tab here, and in this tab you'll have available your material sheets, any of the inventories that you need to take, PowerPoints pertaining to the performance tasks, and so forth. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back here, and I'm going to click in the first semester biology. Okay, and within each of the semesters of biology, you will find the biology course resources. So we're going to go ahead and click on the course resources tab, and here what we're going to see are two things that are very important to the unit or units. And the first here is the Biology A course contract. It's important to note that you will have a course contract for every semester. Okay, that means you have your class name here, okay, and then you have your course number. Okay, and this course number is important for the independent studies teachers. First of all, when you want to make sure that you print enough of these course contracts for each of your students, and then you want to supply your students with black pens. Okay, they will be filling this out in black ink only. It's important to note that if your student messes up, crosses out, or it's illegible, you can't read it, then what you're going to have to do is have them do another course contract. So you want to make sure that there's no crossing out, no mess ups, okay? The student's going to go ahead and fill out their name, okay, and this is important. Their teacher is not you, okay? The teacher will be whoever their independent studies teacher is. So they're going to go ahead and fill out the IS teacher's name here, okay? They're going to go ahead and they can hold off on their grade. Sometimes they think they're in a grade they're really not, and their IS teacher can fill that out for them, okay? Now if you scroll down here, you're going to see the student signature, so the student must sign their signature below. Now the teacher's signature, okay? The teacher's signature will be the SGI teacher, so that is you. You will sign the bottom of the course contract, okay? And of course the students and you are signing after you've gone over the major objectives listed here of the class, okay, the method of study, and then the method of evaluation. Okay, so you want to be able to give them a general idea of your course, make sure that they agree and that they sign. Once these course contracts are filled out completely, you will then give them to the independent studies teacher so that they have them on file. Okay, I would advise that you give it to the teacher and not the student, because the student has most of the students sometimes will lose these forms and then you have to have them fill it out again. Okay, so that was the course contract. Again, you're going to be filling that out every semester for your classes. The other resource available to you is your whiteboard. Okay, so if you go and click on the whiteboard tabs here, you have a whiteboard for each of the units. Okay, so the whiteboard is going to go on the front. Okay, it's like a cover sheet, and behind that is at least 6 pages, front and back, filled out by the student. Some teachers will put most of the unit work behind the cover page or the whiteboard, and that's fine, but you want at least 6 pages double-sided. Looking at the front of the cover here, you're going to see all standards are assessed at near mastery or higher. All you're going to do is place a check mark here, and all assignments are completed, check mark, and it's either going to be a pass or no pass. Okay, so you're going to put an NP for no pass, P for pass. You're going to go ahead and fill out the student's name here, and under the teacher line here, you're going to put the independent studies teacher's name, not yours. Okay, so this is the cover sheet for the student's corrected work. As far as answering the question of whether or not the standards are met and if all the assignments are completed, you're going to be referring to your mastery tracker. Okay, so once the students have turned in their work, you have this filled out. You can do this simultaneously. I'm going to go ahead and pull out your tracker, and these will be shared with you by your instructional coach. So this is last year's tracker. Okay, here I've organized. You will have to fill it out yourself, although you do have the template. You have to fill out the student's first and last name, their ISIS ID number, okay, their home teacher, and this will automatically generate what class they're in and then the SGI course code, okay? If you look at our mastery tracker here, it is split, but everything's organized by unit, okay, of the cells here at the top, unit 1, unit 2, and so forth. And then within each unit are designated standards. So for unit 1, we have HSLS13, okay, and you can go ahead and click on the drop-down menu, okay, and all the performance tasks, the major performance tasks that we've gone over with you guys, have the standards listed at the very top so that you can cross-reference. And if that student scored, you know, a 4 or a 3, that's when you're going to select the appropriate acronym for that. So of course, if they did get a score of 3, it's a mastery score. 4 exceeds mastery, 2 is a near mastery, and then so forth. But of course, each student must at least get a near mastery, okay, in order to be considered pass for that unit. And it is important that the students don't only get near masteries throughout the year, because at the end they will not pass. It's a calculation that this will automatically generate a grade, okay, so you'll see the grades here on the side. So it is important to fill this out, okay. Once they've passed, at least with the near mastery above, okay, across their cells here, you can go ahead then and go back to your course contract and check off yes, that they completed the assignments with a near mastery or higher, okay. So what I would advise you do is when students give you your work, they're graded, go ahead and enter everything in the mastery tracker, and then go to your course, your whiteboard, go ahead and fill that out, stable those things together, and give the full unit to the SGI teacher, okay? And it's important to note, once you have it documented here, given that the SGI teacher is to the independent studies teacher is no problem. You know, sometimes the independent studies teachers may lose a unit. You could always cross-reference this table in here and say, nope, I gave them a score, I've turned it into you. You might want to double check your stack, okay? So this is great to have to keep track of student progress. Again, their final grades will be calculated here at the end of the semester once all of these standards have been filled out for every unit, okay? Here too, you can also go to the bottom of the page where there's tabs. You have rooms there to go ahead and grade the pre and post assessment for each class, okay, and it does require that you fill out if the question was answered correctly or incorrectly for each of those questions on the pre and post assessment, okay, and so that's all there for you to fill out. Now, something that I do want to make sure that you understand is in the last video, or if you haven't gone to the video on ISIS-TRAC yet, we do take attendance there. However, and I want to make this very clear, they are in the process of adding attendance to the new student track program. However, it is not finished yet. So what they may be doing soon is adding an attendance tab here on this mastery tracker. Again, that they will more than likely add an attendance tab here on this mastery tracker somewhere here at the bottom as a tab so that you can fill the attendance out here, okay, as opposed to, you know, going back between ISIS-TRAC and mastery tracker. Okay, so just to let you know, again, they may be adding attendance here later on, okay. Again, these are the resources. If you're not teaching biology, it's like organized by units here. Okay, units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so forth. You can go to second semester here. There are the quizzes. If you have a different class, right, you can go back in the folder. We have our physical sciences classes, which include physics and chemistry, APEX if you have them, and then you'll also find the resources available to you. Okay, and you can navigate through your Gmail and your Drive here by clicking on the checkered icon here at the very top. Okay, so this is your Drive. These are all the resources pertaining to your course contracts and whiteboards, and your mastery tracker will be shared with you. So these are where all of those resources will be found. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know, but I think that is it. Okay.